So I saw something where this guy...
Boobies?
No, not his boobies. He was having to make an appearance in court to reactivate his driver's license because his driver's license had been suspended.
Mm-hmm.
So he shows up via Zoom, which you can do these technological days.
I saw it.
Driving his car.
I know, I saw it.
Stupid idiot.
I also saw an update this morning about it. It's actually a clerical error, and his license should have been reinstated 2 years ago. Obviously, he probably shouldn't have shown up to court driving his car. But
Man.
my favorite part is the end of that video. He's like,
Me too.
damn.
Yeah. And I love the judge looking at him and going, "What I understand, were you just driving?" And the minute he admits it, he says, "Yeah. So no bail, none of the, you have to pay the fine."
Oof.
The attorney's response. Did you see the attorney's response? That was great. The attorney says, "Justice will prevail." Yeah, your client's a moron.
Hey, welcome back to a Stupid Reaction of Corbin.
I'm Rick.
You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter for more juicy content. Thanks for your social. Today we got
Korbinese.
a song from Tanu Weds Manu with Kangana and Madhavan. In this song,
We've seen a song from this movie.
yes, and it's called Ghani Bawri.
Yes.
And I actually heard good things about this movie. It's more like one of those kind of rom-comish
Yeah.
feels, especially
that's what I
earlier
heard. Did
in her career.
Around when we watched Queen, I remember hearing
this
should have been our follow-up.
And it has a sequel.
A sequel to Tanu Weds Manu.
Or is this a sequel? And the original is Tanu Weds Manu, and this is the sequel.
Oh, this is Tanu Weds Manu Returns.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Regardless, I think I've heard stuff about both, so you guys can let us know.
Yeah.
This is a song
Yeah.
from it. So here we go.
Yeah.
Why has this been happening? You know that guy?
Why did you do that?
Just girded my loins, clutched my pearls. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Was that it?
Oh, really short.
Wow.
I think
I wish that was longer.
she said. I think he's getting married to somebody else, but they love each other.
Common theme.
Madhavan and
Yeah.
Kangana.
Either that or she fully, deeply regrets what she just did to his bottle of alcohol. Buyer's remorse immediately after that. She just broke it and looked at him and said, "I can't believe I just did that to your alcohol."
Yeah, don't just.
And he did the right thing. He rode away.
You should.
Woman does that to your bottle of alcohol right away. Just right off into the sunset. go buy another bottle of alcohol and keep it away from her.
That was fun. It
was a catchy little toe tapper.
It was too short, but
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about these. My next one for her is either going to be these or obviously fashion.
Yeah, I want to see we liked Queen.
Yeah, we did.
So what are some of the thespianatic terms?
Well, fashion, of course, is in there.
That's the one we've heard of the most. Yeah.
It's so fun. I saw a TikTok, and it was titled "The 5 Greatest Acting Performances of All Time."
Okay.
And it just had 5. I did not agree with it, but the 5 clips it had, because it showed them, it was just people yelling. So like really intense, scenes.
Angry scenes.
And so it was all. I was like, so that's what you
consider
is good acting. It's just if they could yell really loud.
As long as you can show really strong, hard emotion, that's what it means to be a
I think
great
to
scene.
most not that that's like, yes, you need to be able to do that well, crying and all this kind of stuff. But I feel like for non-actors, that's what people like. Oh, he yelled really loud, or they cried, and that is what people consider the greatest scenes.
Yeah.
Like they had Adam Driver in Marriage Story. Great performance, by the way. I love that performance.
Yeah.
No, the 5 greatest performances of all time. That's
that was in the list of 5
that was
greatest?
number 5, yeah. Number 1 was, I mean, I'm not disagreeing with it, but it was Daniel Day-Lewis yelling in There Will Be Blood of, I've abandoned my child. It's
a great moment, but
I actually like the right before that when he's talking about drinking his milkshake. That's part of that scene when I love them even more. It's a great scene. The entire thing.
That
him
whole
and,
scene in his little bowling alley.
Absolutely incredible.
Is incredible.
With him and
Dano.
And Dano. The great scene. One of the greatest scenes ever in cinema history, in my opinion.
I agree.
So that one I don't disagree, but every single one, it was just somebody yelling.
That's a shame.
I was like, guys, that's
a
not
shame.
all there is the acting. Just yelling. Silly, right?
It is. It's very silly.
But, I guess if you're not, it's just like with, we talked to, it was Chakraborty, maybe this is who said that, and she says, a lot of people think is the harder part, but it's actually a different part that's the more difficult.
Right.
And so obviously to people that don't know, the thing that looks or sounds more impressive might be deemed as the harder thing, so therefore you are better.
One of the things that cinema doesn't really do, clearly doesn't do it as often as theater and TV. It depends on your director. If your director cares about it, they'll do this. Is that oftentimes you can miss one of the most important things is how well an actor listens. Because oftentimes camera is focused on whoever's talking. So I really appreciate it in TV shows or films when the director is on someone listening. And so we either get to see both of them, or sometimes you're just hearing the person and you're on the person watching them listen to each other.
Oh, God, if you want to see one of the most anxiety-ridden and greatest episodes of TV ever, watch the Christmas episode of The Bear.
Episode 6, kids.
Oh, good Lord. Obviously, watch the entire series. Don't just go to that one.
But that episode...
One of the greatest episodes
in TV history.
Ever.
It is off the charts. And it's one of those that as it's going on, you know it while you're watching it. You feel it in your bones. You're like, this is special.
And it will give you anxiety.
Yeah.
Even if you don't have it, it'll give you anxiety.
Yeah.
Good Lord. That episode.
And there's still some scenes I revisit from other shows that still give me anxiety, and films. Every time I'm watching The Godfather and Michael goes into the Italian restaurant and Abe Vigoda has put the gun behind the toilet and he has to get up and go get the gun and come back and assassinate the 2 guys. I'm still nervous for him, and I still am wondering if he's going to do it. It still fills me with anxiety every time.
So you're just stupid.
Yep, exactly.
Okay. Anyways, let us know about this film and which will be our next Kangana and Madhavan film that we should watch. Let us know down below.